What is up, FPG fam? Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I wanted to go ahead and talk about something that I've been thinking about for a little bit now, and that is whether or not Yae Miko being introduced in the game will then allow us to be able to make a mono-electro team or to have it be viable, right? I wanted to go ahead and discuss that because I do see a trend that appears to be happening with teams and the direction that MIHOYO appears to be wanting to go. So I want to talk about it, and I also want to get you guys involved as always. So let me know your thoughts and opinions on this particular topic down in the comments below. Also, if you do enjoy the video, go ahead and drop a like. It helps out more than you know, and it really means a lot to me. Also, if you're new and you enjoy the content, you like what you're seeing here today, go ahead and consider subscribing. Join the FPG family. We would love to have you stick around. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about it. So we know Yae Miko is coming out in patch 2.5, and I was taking a look at the Electro team that we have available in terms of characters, and it appears with the introduction of Yae Miko, we may be only missing one other character to really be able to round out the Electro team and to be able to have a mono Electro team, and that is in particular like an Electro healer, because that is really the only thing that the Electro element is missing once we get Yae Miko, because at that point, once we get Yae Miko, we'll have the damage accounted for when it comes to the team. We also have the supporting capabilities in Sara to be able to help in that aspect. We also have the shielding from Beto, and we have the other supporting capabilities of Fischl, having Oz out there on the field, regenerating energy and things of that nature. So we have the bases covered, the foundation is laid, and it is there for a mono-electro team to be made. And I think it's going to be happening sooner rather than later. We're going to be getting Yae Miko, who's going to be doing tremendous damage, and I think we're going to be getting another Electro character that is going to be more in the supporting type of role, whether that be for heals or some other aspect. Once again, the Electro team needs the heals in order for it to be a mono Electro team, but there could be a character, and people have been throwing this character around, and we've been getting some information slightly, not a whole lot as of this recording, of a character by the name of Kuki Shinobu. So, and hopefully I did not mispronounce the first name. If I did, my apologies. But that character has been thrown around, and I've been hearing the name quite a bit as of late, and we don't have any information pertaining to said character. But if that character ends up being Electro and they are more on the supporting side and possibly a healer, I'm just throwing theories and speculations out there at this point, then we could have a mono Electro team. And like I mentioned earlier, I think this is the direction that MIHOYO is wanting to go at the moment. I've been seeing a trend to where they are coming out with more characters that either buff or support their respective element, and it not be more of a universal type of supporting or buffing. So we first saw that with, funny enough, Sara, who is buffing the Electro element specifically. Then we had Garu, who came out and was buffing the Geo element specifically, and those are just the 4 stars. And then most recently we've had Shenhe as a 5-star that is primarily buffing the Cryo element as her niche and what she does specifically. So it is interesting, the trend that I'm seeing right now, and once again, let me know your guys' thoughts about this in the comments down below. But I believe that MIHOYO is now leaning towards bringing out 5 stars. So initially they were doing 4 stars, and I think they will continue doing 4 stars, but I think now they are going to be coming out with 5 stars as well. And like I mentioned, with the introduction of Yae Miko and possibly Shinobu, that could be for the Electro element, and if it's an Electro healer or supporter, could make things very interesting, and we can have a viable mono Electro team. Now, that's not saying we can't have that at this time, because if we take a look at what we have right now with the introduction of Yae Miko, we already have the Raiden Shogun and Sara, and we have great Electro characters ready to go, with Beto being able to provide the shield and do great damage. We have Kuching that will be able to do great damage as well. Fischl, that we mentioned earlier, that is going to be a great supporter and be able to do some damage herself. And then we have other characters like Razor. You cannot forget about Razor, that you can go ahead and throw in there to be able to do more damage if you just want a different option. Lisa is on the table as another great character that I think people tend to forget about, that is of the electro element. So the electro element has a lot of great characters that when Yae Miko gets introduced, you can make a mono-electro team, and you can argue to say you can do that right now with the characters that we have. I think Yae Miko just introduces another piece to that puzzle to kind of complete what we're looking at. And then if we get one more really solid support slash buffer slash healer, then we are looking at a very solid mono-electro team, very similar to like what we have with the mono-geo element, because with the introduction of Garu, Arataki Ito, then we have Zhongli, Albedo, Ningguang, and others like Noelle. The mono-geo team is a realistic, viable team that can be used in the game of Genshin Impact and perform very well. And that is because of what MIHOYO did with introducing Garu as such a great buffer and supporter for that geo element, specifically introducing Arataki Ito as a fantastic DPS, having Zhongli to provide the shield and that burst DPS, and then you have Noelle that can output tremendous damage, have a shield and a bit of healing. Also Ningguang being able to be a fantastic DPS, and Yujin that was introduced recently as well, who is able to buff attack speed and is of the geo element also. Then you have the geo resonance, which is a fantastic resonance, arguably one of the best. So the geo element is just in a fantastic spot, and I think MIHOYO did their job with being able to make that mono team, and now I think possibly they might be moving over to the electro team, and if they do, that would be great because I love the electro element and I know a lot of you do as well. So with that being said, those are just my thoughts, just kind of what I've been thinking as of late and what I've been seeing happening. You know, possibly they're looking at a mono cryo team because the mono cryo team is a very feasible, viable thing, if not already something that you can do with Shenhe, Ayaka, Ganyu, Chongyun, and others like Kaya. That is a very, you know, possible and viable team. And so Electro might be next. Who knows? Hopefully we get a very good buffer supporter in Shinobu, if Shinobu is the one, or maybe another character with, you know, Yae Miko thrown in there in the mix. Anyways, guys, just my quick thoughts, quick video, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully it gets you guys thinking and allows you to go down in the comments below and let me know your thoughts and opinions on said topic. But anyways, I'm gonna get on out of here. I love you guys. I appreciate you all, and thank you for all the support that you've been showing here on the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Remember to stand out, be different, have fun, go further beyond in everything that you do. My name is Cody. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.